We're entering the beginning stages of the next industrial revolution, where we can really change how machines are interacting with the world.
In just a couple years, everybody on Earth is going to know what lidar technology is because they're going to have it in their pocket, and it's actually going to be deployed on every moving object on Earth. We founded Ouster based on a vision of making lidar affordable and ubiquitous.
When we founded Ouster, lidar was very expensive and kind of a very niche application.
But now, with Ouster's digital technology, the lidar industry is undergoing a major disruptive transformation. Whenever an industry adopts it, silicon completely changes our world.
Digital technologies, once they enter an old analog market, very quickly displace them and become completely dominant.
But it takes some imagination and it takes some invention to introduce, silicon CMOS technologies into a new industry.
The adoption of lidar at a really mass scale depends on it being affordable. That's where Ouster has really focused its efforts.
lidar can only become affordable and ubiquitous if it transitions from fundamentally analog to digital technology. You really can bet on integrated CMOS semiconductors being the cost and performance leader given their track record over the last half-century.
We see a parallel with lidar to what happened when cameras went through a digital transformation. Costs dropped and performance and flexibility skyrocketed.
We're swapping out chipsets in the sensors instead of redesigning and re-architecting lidar sensors every year. I'm about to show you the inside of our sensor for the very first time. This is the OS0, one of our newest sensors. Inside is the key to everything we do, our digital lidar module. It's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, and yet it's extremely high performance. Instead of hundreds of discrete analog parts, it's made up of 4 key components. Custom lenses that define the sensor's range and field of view just like a digital camera, a patented micro-optical system that increases performance by orders of magnitude, a high-efficiency laser array, which integrates all of our lasers onto a single semiconductor chip. Last and most important is our lidar system on chip. This piece of silicon uses SPAD photon detectors capable of counting over 1 billion photons per second. Our digital lidar architecture powers all of Ouster's products. Because of the interest around self-driving cars, lidar, for the last 5 to 10 years, became synonymous with automotive applications.
But what we find equally exciting are all of the applications being deployed now that need lidar as a critical sensor.
The commercial success we've seen in the past 2 years demonstrates that the market is far larger than automotive alone, with demand for lidar expected to total $50 billion across our target markets by 2030. We have hundreds of customers successfully deploying our lidar technology in the real world across a wide variety of use cases in industrial automation, smart infrastructure, robotics, and automotive.
The future of autonomy looks like a more convenient and safer world.
Digital lidar is a technology that will grow to play a critical role in all of our day-to-day lives, making us all safer and more productive. You'll have robots delivering your packages, and you'll even be able to sleep in your car. And you'll be safe because there are lidar sensors that are measuring the world all around you billions of times a second.
We believe Ouster is core to this future.
We're going to continue to leverage our digital architecture to push the frontier of both performance and cost for many years to come. At Ouster, we are building the eyes of autonomy.